Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Big Mouth. Just showed off the fresh cut. But welcome back, everyone. Today, we'll be embarking on more Big Mouth. And thank you for all the support, whether it's one watch, a million watches, whatever it is. Always appreciate it. And again, just to give this series some love. I see nothing but negativity when it comes to Big Mouth. So the fact that there's some other people out there that also have interest in the series and the reactions and whatever, it means a lot. And again, it's just something we should do. We should normalize Big Mouth. Damn it. The camera moved there. Subscribe, like if you want more Big Mouth, more adult animation stuff. I'm also doing right now Rick and Morty season 8. So please help these series propel and get better because they don't do well most of the time. This will be the only time I ask for this, just adult animation, because again, it really struggles sometimes. Anyways, I'm venting and doing bad things. Okay, let us move on with another episode of Big Mouth. Big Mouth, season 8, episode 4. Lola Scumpy, license to drive.
Look at us.
Ooh, hotboxing.
Wait, you know the exact date?
That's how good the sweet is.
Duh.
Coming to the park.
Or I'll move your death date up to right now.
Yes. So
What?
totally in.
You have control over that?
Friend.
We are living our best life.
Yeah, she's happy. Oh, and they're gonna probably put this onto the dad.
I'm sorry, who are
It's like they find out.
Jesse's boyfriend?
you? Boyfriend? What is he talking about?
Boyfriend, weed, hotboxing.
Morph into eagles and fly away.
What is Animorph?
No time.
Oh, he's doing the
That was a big one,
dirty.
baby. Yeah, thank God Kevin's wearing goggles, right?
Oh, the rag.
Alright, thank you.
Despicable Me rag is insane.
I'm getting like a little.
Oh.
What do I do with it? Don't harsh my vibe, Rodney. My soul is fucking soaring right now.
I'm just saying, driving.
Oh, please. You're an honor Spanish Jesse. You're going places, and he's just a burnout.
He's smart,
Dang.
cute, and nice to me, and I like him so much.
A little bit aggressive, I don't know.
Nowhere.
Oh, it's okay. No, actually, this was just twin.
Driving. I'm older than I normally should be, Jay. It's show canon. And that means I have my boyfriend, girlfriend again. No, I don't.
This is the season of Jay just going back to his partners.
God, I could barely get
Lola
through
and
all those
Jay back
holes
together.
on the lock.
Technically Missy and Andrew.
Yeah, just need to grab ye old cum rag.
Oh, no. Did someone take it?
You should have a little chat.
Oh, you breaking up with me, Mom? Seriously, good talk. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Honey, I found your special
Why would...
Never seen that shirt before in my life.
I've been doing with your penis.
What is wrong with you?
With ejaculate. I think it's wonderful. You're exploring your developing genitals.
Okay, this is
When your semen
healthy.
hardens in fabric
Ew,
overnight.
Mom,
I
no,
need to
don't-
finish the sentence. When
Yeah,
your
I need to finish
semen
it.
hardens overnight.
Oh,
it be-
my cum.
We need to find a
Mom.
more hygienic system.
No. What we need, Diane, is for you to stay out of my fucking room.
Excuse me?
We don't want a system. We want to jump the
Eh,
wild. Stop. You're having a great time having this weird
No,
conversation.
Fuck you, Nick.
Fuck you.
What? What?
Oh,
Fuck you.
This is just like my
That's very
mother.
hard because... Well, not the cup shirt, but... Oh, but yeah, see, they're all having troubles with their parents?
Oh, your cum rag. Sure. How crusty was it? Are we talking Lay's or kettle chips?
Andrew, I really don't. know.
Kettle chips? I assume kettle chips.
Okay.
How are you gonna function as a boy without your mommy to take care of you?
What?
Ah, boys, Roma, she embarrassed you. She clapped
Wow,
you.
Rick isn't being a good hormone monster.
Leave?
It's like all the way in.
It should feel nice and tight. Tight. Now you just want to twist.
Oh,
it.
no.
You just
You're on court.
On court.
put my dick in overdrive.
Oh my God.
No, we can't.
Oh,
We're
Jay,
just
good.
friends.
We
Remember?
just,
You're
we,
right.
we,
It's
we
just
can't
such a
be
pity
more than that.
Because so few recently
Hurtful.
and it
Hurtful.
actually made us better friends.
Maybe we could be
This is-
friends who hope,
it's kinda different.
You know, like friends with benefits.
There it is.
Why don't you tell me more about your filthy taint?
Oh, the hair always has these little balls of TP.
Oh, I'm horning up big time. Now stop this chit chat and give me that beautiful nut.
What the fuck? No.
Huh? What the hell is
She
going
lying?
on?
Oh my
I think
God,
she's
what
lying.
happened?
I left for 1 minute to take a shit, and I missed a pivotal scene? I am allowed to use the facilities, am I not?
Body doesn't look like the ones in the
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesse Bear, I'm so sorry. I knew that boy was no good.
You're always right, Mommy.
What in the fuck? It's over right now. I hate this.
Oh, don't come in until the morning.
This fucking fucking yeah. Oh my lord. The way she's manipulating her mom is insane.
God, I love
Jesse's
watching
never been
you.
like this.
My woman of letters.
Where do you guys think you're going?
None of your goddamn business, Diane.
Oh no, Nicholas.
Dang.
Into you.
Bro, Rick is awful.
Special shirt.
Shut
Dang,
up.
patronizing him.
Are we allowed to talk about the shirt now?
What shirt?
Well, Nikki's finally.
He's known about this.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and we are so proud.
Stop.
Bet your loads are tiny.
Oh, you're happy? You know, this never would have happened if you just stay the hell out of my room, you nosy hag.
What the?
Did you just
Hag's kind of
You heard
rude.
me. I hate you. I wish you were dead.
You don't.
What the
Come on,
fuck?
Andrew, let's go walk the streets and think about tits.
Look, I've got to hear what he has to say about tits, but for what it's worth, I want you to live.
Don't talk to my friends.
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
That's wow.
Jesse is all set.
Are
and
are
she is there.
Jesse and Nick both?
Audio.
Oh my god, being out of pocket.
I think I said.
Just footsie nining. That's when you.
Please just take me to the water tower.
What's he dying? That's insane.
Ooh, nails stuck in my teeth.
Oopsie doopsie. I'm afraid to ask, but are you guys like together again?
Let's review your flaws, friend.
Wait, huh?
That seems unnecessary.
That really does.
Okay, that's fair.
Your family is an absolute disaster.
Lola.
You're a magician.
Oof.
Your longest relationship is with a pillow.
God, yeah,
And
come
This
on.
one's important. Your future is undeniably bleak.
Jesus.
Oh no, she's right.
Uh,
Thank you for being such a.
yeah, did you have to
good
like
and
say all
honest
that?
friend.
No problem, amigo.
Okay, that sounds great.
Ugh.
Nick, I can't believe you talked to your beautiful mother like that.
Beautiful.
I got my balls in my dick.
As in this like hyper masculinity. But he's embracing his like newfound like sexual urge to like masturbate and stuff. So I don't know. It's not like but then this collusion
Hey, Lola,
with
quick question
the
about that stuff you said
boundaries.
before.
Bozos, we're going to a party.
Go in, look, come in, loser.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's okay, Andrew.
Hey, look.
You can totally go home if you want.
It's our 3.
Jesse.
Be a little bitch.
What can I say? Peer pressure works.
Ugh.
I'm in.
This is how it is though. These high school nights and days.
The Ponytail Killer.
Oh shit! Is he back?
It's the Ponytail
The
Killer.
Ponytail Killer is Leor Paul Blart? Who the fuck is that?
Ponytails to make his wigs for
Well,
religious
I don't really remember this plotline, but I do remember of the Ponytail Killer.
Jay was about to teach me, but then passion took the wheel.
Are you guys back together?
Ew, gross. No. You don't have to say it like that.
Yeah, you don't. The worst thing you could say is no.
I wasn't dying until 2061.
I was high on drugs.
Units, we got a possible season 1 payoff in
Season.
season 1. All units,
Oh yes. What a awesome way to kind of bring him in.
I want your mommy too, erotically.
Want this to be over.
Nick's mom or Jesse's mom? Comment down below.
I could really go for like a Dr. Pepper and some Takis. I don't want to be a man. I want to be a little boy.
I wanna be a man.
Well, who's the little bitch now?
Me. I'm the bitch.
My heart is still beating. So hard I can feel it in my pussy. Jesse, I got pussy beats. I'm not okay.
Yeah, I guess I
Pussy beats.
don't feel so great either.
That chase made all the chowder rush to my clan. Want a French feet? Are you serious?
No man.
We're
Yeah,
friends
Jay's gonna
with
cut it off.
Benny. I don't want to be friends with you at all.
Wow.
Enemies with benefits? Enemies with bennies? No, Lola. We're nothing with nothing.
This is like one of the first times he's drawn like a
Yeah, I
Like a
guess I
boundary.
am.
Well, then get the fuck out of my car.
Remember too, he also called out Matthew
Yes,
too.
Nicholas?
About what I said before?
You mean calling me a nosy hag and wishing I was dead, yeah?
That was
I'm
crazy.
really sorry. I didn't mean those things.
Really? You didn't? So from now on, I'm gonna knock,
Yes,
knock,
it's
before
important to
coming
knock.
to your room. And when you masturbate your penis, maybe use a tissue so your mom doesn't have to clean up your cum.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
That sounds fair.
Oh, isn't it taint to toe?
Hey, there we go, there we go.
Okay, Dad.
I'm not joking.
The eyes.
Lols. Other people have feelings, like of their own.
Yeah, Lola.
Of course. But not guys, right?
Yep, even guys.
Even like arbitrary example, Jabal Therian.
If he's a human, then yeah. I mean, even I got feelings, if you can believe that.
Dumb bitch.
No,
Got a head
she
so
no, she
hard,
knows.
Christine Baranski's muff. She don't know what's going on.
Wait, what's this? I know it's hard being a teenager,
Nope.
Aw.
but I love you and I'm here for you. Love, Mom.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Stupid woman loving you unconditionally.
Connie, why do I feel so bad?
I don't know.
Where's the shame wizard?
Maybe because you lied to your mom.
Yeah.
Maybe because you almost died.
Yeah.
Because the water tower wasn't even worth it.
Yeah, I think it's all those things.
Depression. I was about to say depression kitty. I was about to say. Oh my god. I was about to say literally. I didn't want to like just call it out. I was like, oh, are we gonna get back to depression kitty? Ooh. All right. I've never been so happy to see depression. This show is crazy, man. It makes you say the weirdest things in the world. And there's a lot to go around. Let's go Lola. Lola and Jay. They were previously a couple. Probably not right for each other. They're both weird sexually, but they kind of match each other's freaks in a way. But it never worked out. And now Jay, because with Matthew, he sort of brought up that past relationship and it kind of is healthier. He thought he could do the same with Lola. Then they have this friends with benefits thing to go. That never works out. I mean, in my experience, I haven't had it. Or maybe I have. You don't know that. I mean, I don't but it falls through because Lola is very inconsiderate of Jay's feelings. Just kind of saying shit. Being a friend, but saying very hurtful things. And yes, I think we've always known Lola's not been like a fun character or a considerate character, a caring character. But this really did show how self-absorbed she is and conceited and just not looking out for others. And yeah, that was kind of rough, but I also think it's a lesson too that like, yeah, like you don't always have to reconnect every time with someone. You don't always have to make up and bring them back into your life. And maybe that's too much reading into it or too existential, but I personally think Jay's better off without Lola. But that was interesting to bring up that pairing. She was driving. They had the payoff of the Ponytail Killer. I kind of forgot about how long it's been, but it gets until season 1. Like, that was insane. Again, I knew of him and I remember it, but see, we're on season 8. That was like 7 seasons ago. So if they did truly have this plot line here and then they just brought it up here, great execution, brilliant way, and also to encapsulate all of Nick, Andrew, Jesse, Jay, just to bring all of this in this high school night thing. Pretty well thought out. Okay, and what do we go with next? Do we go with, you know what? Let's save Jesse and her mom for last because that was probably the ending reflected them a lot more. But we have Nick and his mom. Nick is finally reaping the benefits of puberty. Remember before he kind of had problems ejaculating and masturbating and everything. So now that he's filled out and he's more confident and just has this puberty, this teenage urge to do it, he's doing that. And the mom, she kind of finds it. And she really wasn't being super invasive. It seems like she just naturally just goes into rooms, cleans up. And actually as the parent, she was actually talking about it in a very mature way. The thing that is very relatable here is that it's embarrassing when they do that because we're not used to those conversations. So that's where Nick kind of gets abrasive and impulsive and just really mad. because he's embarrassed, because he doesn't want to talk about it. So then rather than like actually communicating about it and trying to meet in the middle or whatever, he lashes out at her, saying some very, very ungrateful things, and it's just awful things. So that was the whole kind of arc for him. Again, kind of like this toxic masculinity sort of thing, or just this toxicity that's there. Again, also maybe stubborn, because like you want to be right, because I'm embarrassed of this cum rag thing. But yeah, there's better alternatives to cum rags. But that's something that we all kind of find and go through. But yeah, I mean, also, I guess she was kind of battling, but it seems like when they also butt heads throughout the series, they kind of done this. So it's not like a non-normal thing. But I did like, after all this craziness, in the very end, she did say, okay, I'll do the knocking thing, which is a very important thing. I think we should all implement that. And if we have, future parents here, same thing too, just knock on the door, wait for a come in, or at least knock, wait, I don't know, but just utilize that, do that. It's much better than just barging in. Oh my God. I think that's the worst feeling, just to, be hobbled in. But I think even then too, it wasn't really about like catching him, because it was just the cum rack she found. Either way, it's a really bizarre situation, because the teen's always going to feel embarrassed, and just it's not a pleasant thing to talk about ever. But I'm saying, see, this is why I think the show, it's good, because it brings up these topics regardless of how weird, of how awkward, of how uncomfortable it is. So I think the characters weren't doing the best things, but again, how do you navigate this in a healthy manner without kind of going through it first? But just another step into Nick's sexual journey. And I guess we will finish off with another parental battle that we had, and that was Jesse and the mom, which I'm actually kind of noticing now. I've been sleeping on the mom. She's kind of bad. But anyways, now she gets them in the car hotboxing. So this exposes her to the boyfriend, the smoking. I'm actually surprised this did not get linked to the dad at all. I kind of forgot if the dad's still in the picture, from the previous seasons, or what he's doing. But either way, he wasn't a part of this. But then there's a lot of ultimatums here, and there's a battle, there's grounding, like the typical teenager and parent relationship. I do think she was a bit aggressive. But also, too, I think she was kind of right on some aspects of, like, he's a burnout, and, you have so much more potential, and all these things. But then you also have to consider the side of them. Like, they're not even thinking about that. They're thinking about more of the feelings, the emotions, the togetherness that they have, and just that connection. So it's not even about the future. It's just, I like how he makes me feel. I'm happy. And, that's a lot for her, to where she has come from throughout kind of the series. Kind of like spiraling and kind of going back and forth, being juvenile and depression, which we'll get to in a little bit. But it's awful, because now Jesse lies like insanely well at just manipulating the entire situation, taking advantage of the mom just wanting to respect the boundaries and the situation. So I thought that was really evil of her. Again, her and Nick, this episode, very unlikable things that they do, and interesting ways that it gets resolved. And yes, the mom just shows unconditional love towards her. Like, oh, I didn't know it was like that. And all she can do is kind of trust her word. That's good that she didn't try to be invasive. And now that's kind of the guilt, the shame that Jesse feels. That, oh, I lied to my mom, and I took advantage of her, and I shouldn't have done that. Like, she wasn't trying to be like rude, or she wasn't trying to be controlling. She was just trying to look out for me. And then at the end, we see Depression Kitty, boom, just come in again. Remember, she's had problems with depression. So now it was exactly what I was feeling. I was like, oh, is she? Or I mean, like, we're gonna get someone. I actually wonder if we get Shame Wizard. But then like Depression Kitty also showed up as well. It'd be interesting to have a good blend of shame and depression. Not saying I want to see her go through it, but I think that would be a appropriate sort of emotions for her at this moment. And then from there, that's basically the entire episode. We kind of kept it with just those two main stories, and then we had the funnier, awkward, kind of revealing, hard to watch relationship of Jay and Lola sort of get reignited, only to have the fire be put out. So pretty great episode. A lot of tension here. A lot of tension. And this season continues just to have quality stuff. I don't think I've watched an episode that's lower than a 7. I think it's all been 8-ish, 7. So just the quality stuff we're looking for. I think we're really tackling topics and character problems that are actually new for everyone. And now we're going to see if maybe next episode, because actually the next one is going to be the halfway point, the mid-season finale, if you will. So I wonder what big things we have in store there. Again, does Jesse continue to battle the depression? How does Nick navigate more of his puberty, his growth? Jay, again, very interesting that he's revisiting a lot of his past relationships. I wonder if that goes into anything, or, you know, what's his story? Missy's still adjusting to high school, you know, killing dread. So yeah, what happens here, I don't know, but I'm always excited. And we only got 5 more left until this is all done, or 6, I guess. So I think it's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you for this conversation. Thank you for allowing me the space. Again, if you want more Big Mouth, if you want more adult animation, down below, comment, subscribe, all those things. All right, guys, it's me for me. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you when I